Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna continue to the Shanda Sharer case. I reacted to part 1, so go check that one out if you want to see that one. I think we're gonna do up to like part 4 or something, I'm not sure. The documentary is 44 minutes long. 44 minutes long. Yeah. Probably gonna do more parts because I don't want to make the videos too long, because then it's too much. Anyways, let's see. This is tragic. I left off here, man.
Around 10:45 a.m., just outside Madison, Indiana, a local hunter is headed to his favorite spot on rural Lemon Road.
Oh, you see this part? This is the part.
He looked over it and thought he saw something, but he wasn't sure. So he took another look.
That was the start of a nightmare for everybody that was involved.
January 11th, 1992.
Just outside Madison, Indiana, a local hunter makes a grim
Bro,
discovery.
Oh my goodness, man.
He came across the burned
Oh
body.
yeah, they thought it was a mannequin. When
That's when
I think he thought it was a mannequin when he
what
first saw it,
happened.
or something like a, I don't know, but
20 minutes later, law enforcement arrives. Homicide detectives with Indiana State Police, along with CSI officer Curtis Wells, report to process the scene.
It's been 3 years since there had been a homicide in Jefferson County, Indiana.
It
Bro, the
appears to be
fact
the
that
body of a
they,
young woman.
you know what? Those girls, they burnt her. And then they came back because they saw that the fire went out or something. No, they wanted to make sure the fire was still, they wanted to make sure she was still burning, so they came back and, put the whole gasoline, put the whole fire. Bruh.
I'd been on the job about 18 years. Not every day did you even see any woman with her body badly burned like that. We went up to the body. At first sight, it really appeared to be a mannequin. But you could smell the horrible smell of burning flesh. She was wrapped in a blanket. The victim was lying on her back. The upper part of the body was severely burned. It was really horrible.
The victim's arms are in the air, with her hands in clenched fists.
Oh, it's in the air.
We found this soft drink bottle that has an accelerant in it. You could smell it.
Bro. You know how wicked you have to be to do that to someone? How can... Oh...
At that point, we did have video cameras with the VHS tape.
You see, this part, I don't like this part. This part...
I took a lot of video around that scene.
While Officer Wells continues to collect evidence, investigators check missing persons reports for young women, but none match the description of the victim.
I wondered, why would somebody do this and then leave her out in the wide open? They just went a few more yards, they could have placed her in the woods.
Oh, yeah, you see, yeah.
She may have been there till next winter.
It's a question no one can answer, but police have their suspicions.
In the early 90s, there was a fascination with
the
the occult.
In the preceding decade, the occult was a growing theme. On shows like Geraldo.
Whether a Satan exists is a matter of belief, but we are certain that Satanism exists.
Oh yeah, I know this guy.
Now the 90s sees.
Oh, this is the guy. That's the guy that got the chair hit thrown in his face or something. Yeah, yeah, that 1988 thing. Yeah, you should go watch. I don't know. Actually, I don't know racism and that everything. But yeah,
see satanic panic in full swing.
In the early 90s, we were starting to see more bizarre stories. The occult was the new fear factor.
The obsession with Satanism is so prevalent, law enforcement is given tools to help combat the...
You see, Satanism, this is what happens when you also listen to satanic music, everything like that, you know, this is what it leads to as well.
To help combat the occultic boom.
There are some things that some Satanists do that lead to illegal behavior, which might include human sacrifice.
Some satanic groups dispose of their victim by dismembering the body and cremating the remains, eliminating any possibilities for identification.
And not far from the crime scene, there's an abandoned house deemed the Witch's Castle by locals.
The Witch's Castle, it's a creepy place where kids go and drink, party, do demonic things.
On Halloween, we have hundreds of people that come up there.
Could this body be the victim of a horrific ritual?
She didn't spontaneously combust. Wouldn't be surprising to think that it would be satanic.
Once all the evidence has been collected from the crime scene, investigators call the coroner to pick up the body for autopsy. They prepare for a long investigation ahead. But first, they need to find the most crucial piece of the puzzle: the identity of the victim. Around 9:30 that night, a distraught 15-year-old walks into the Indiana State Police Department with her parents.
Oh yeah,
her name was Tony Lawrence.
Yeah,
and she says that she knows something about a murder.
You see? Bro, that's not even it. They had, bro, that girl and another girl, the other girl, they had opportunities to go to the police. They got 4 hours. They had 4 hours, but they couldn't have told the police in those 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? You could have told the police. He didn't tell the police. He didn't tell the police. He could have stopped this, but January 10th, 1992.
After escaping the drama at Hazelwood Middle School, 12-year-old Shanda Sharer has been at her new Catholic school for 2 months, and she seems happy.
2 months.
I think she was just back to her old self.
Bro, she should have went upstairs. Should have went upstairs.
At 11:30 p.m., Shanda is watching TV at her father Steve's house.
You see?
She was safe. She was at home. He told her to turn the TV off in a half hour and go to bed.
You see? If she should just.
At 7 a.m. the next morning, Steve is making coffee when Sharon delivers disturbing news.
Shanda was in her room. I thought maybe she snuck out, but I'm worried because she's never done that since she's been here.
You see, she's missing.
We looked all through New Albany, all around Hazelwood. We just couldn't figure out where she was at.
With no sign of Shanda, Steve makes the toughest call of his life.
Bro, if she just went to sleep, because he told her to go to sleep, just went to sleep. And then, obviously keep the doors locked and stuff, the windows locked. Because these other two girls are insane. Both of them are insane. It's crazy.
My phone rang, and it was Steve. He said, "We cannot find Shanda." Your heart just falls on the floor.
Bro, who does she look like? Purse.
15 minutes later, when Jackie arrives at Steve's house, she realizes Shanda's purse is on the table.
If there's one thing I know about my child, she didn't go to the bathroom without that purse. It's everything a little girl holds dear. And I said, call the police.
Shanda's parents file a missing persons report with a local officer from the Clark County Sheriff's Department.
When the police arrived to Steve Sharer's home, they're trying to understand who is Shanda Sharer, who could she have possibly gone missing with.
Shanda's parents provide all the information they can think of.
Her parents are doing their best to figure out where Shanda could have gone, but they truly are stumped.
Bro, this must have been so stressful.
At a loss for what else to do, they keep busy working the phones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And all day long, we're calling everybody we can think of.
Cares, you know.
We did call Amanda Heverin.
Anyways.
And we asked her. And she said no. I haven't seen her.
Bro, Amanda doesn't.
Amanda said maybe you want to call this person. Maybe
she was trying to cover up for Melinda.
And I thought Amanda knew exactly what happened.
She was trying to cover up for Melinda.
Even if Shanda's family has suspicions about Amanda's involvement, there's nothing they can do but wait.
Steve was kind of frantic. Every time the phone would ring, he would jump up.
Deep down, you know it's something horribly wrong.
As Shanda's parents agonize in Clark County, a 15-year-old named Tony Lawrence arrives at the Indiana State Police Department, 45 miles away in Madison, to tell them about a horrible crime.
Tony's family was middle class. She was raised in a good home. She was kind of a wallflower. And for all intents and purposes, she was a good kid.
But this good kid has an evil tale to tell.
They go into the room to interview her.
You could have told the police. You didn't tell the police. Now, you were in jail for years. I can understand why she got out, because she didn't do anything to the 12-year-old, but still, you know, you had the chance to go tell the police. She seemed to be
crying a lot. She seemed to be a little bit unhinged.
Tony tells police some girl she was with the night before bragged they were gonna go to the witch's castle and kill a girl. And they did.
She said that she had never met the victim in her entire life and didn't know the last name, but she knew that her name was Shanda.
Though Tony doesn't know Shanda's last name, she does know that she was staying in Clark County. While her interview continues,
wait, how did they know where she lived?
Contacts the sheriff's department in Clark County to see if they have a missing persons report for a girl named Shanda, last name unknown.
Said, did you take a missing persons report? And they said, yes, I did. And gave me the name, the information, everything that had been taken from her father.
Officer Wells compares the murder victim in the field with the missing persons report for Shanda Sharer. The descriptions are a match.
The
body was burned so badly, they couldn't tell her age.
I was absolutely stunned that somebody could commit a murder like this. And just with a child. Once we were armed with the information, another detective went to the home.
It's around midnight when an Indiana State police officer knocks on Steve Sharer's door.
Oh, midnight in Saturday?
We sat down and he looked at us, he said, Shanda's gone.
They had to wait a whole day.
What do you mean she's gone? And he said, your child has been murdered. And I just started screaming.
It just took her breath away. And then,
no way.
Steve laid down and he just kept saying, my baby. And that was horrible. But it got a lot worse when we found out what happened to her.
Bro, you know, she could have had a future, you know. She was like doing so much stuff. She was in like school clubs and stuff. She had a future, she had so much to do, so much potential, but then it's all gone like that. Just like that. January 12, 1992.
Before Mass yesterday, the students at Our Lady of Perpetual Help found out a classmate was killed.
I was literally in the living room watching television. and it came across the news.
The bubbly teen who liked basketball and loved the color lavender died of smoke inhalation.
Is that the real one?
Apparently, she was alive when set on fire.
Is that the actual news? Is that the real one?
Nobody knew how to tell me. And I learned that from the news.
During her interview with the police, Tony Lawrence tells the sadistic story.
Tony tells police that she and her friend Hope went along with their friend Lori Tackett to a punk rock concert.
Right there, honey. Right there.
All three teens attend Madison Consolidated High School.
Madison, Indiana is 50 miles away from New Albany. So what could those girls possibly know about Shanda Sharer?
None of them had ever met Shanda. And until tonight,
you see, that's
Hope and Tony had no plans to.
I know that's the real car. That's probably not the real car, but the same.
Hope and Tony have been friends since kindergarten. And it's Hope who introduces Tony to Lori Tackett.
Holy hell! Yeah, and that's how I'm gonna end it, guys. It's too sad. I'll see you in the next video. You know, people murdering and stuff. Stop. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna load the third part soon. The second part I'm gonna upload soon, you know, too. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.